So if you guys know village news, well, you never guys know how many villagers are there basically, and yes, it's over AVS. Yes, it's over AVS. That much. Yep. Now let's get to the story. So you always think that so there's only 94 episodes of Village News. You may say, but if we take 94 times 94, that gives us a total of 8,836. But guys, let me learn you something real quick. So guys, if you don't know what a factorial is, it's basically this weird thingy in my normal calculator, right? So factorial is basically something like this. Listen up. So this time, if you don't know how much is, so guys, so everyone knows how big is how far you can go with micro-bedroom, right? It's only 30 million blocks. But however, listen up, boys. Before we learn this new things about factorials, here's our first equation. Okay, so we have 94 to the power of 30 million. 30 million, yes. 94 to the power of 30 million. Which that gives us a total of, that thing gives us a total of 4.05500094529 times 10 to the power of 59,193,835. Yep, that's how big is this thing. Alright, now let's learn about factorials. So if you don't know what a factorial is, it's basically like this. So guys, how about this? We have 3 right here, and then we put the factorial here. 3 factorial is 6. 4 factorial is 24. 5 factorial is 120. 6 factorial is 720. 7 factorial is 5,040. 8 factorial is 40,320. And 9 factorial is 9 factorial is 362,880, and finally, 10 factorial is 3,628,800. But guys, you may be wondering, what is 30 million factorial? Well, the answer is, the Wolfram can solve this equation, I guess. If you may be wondering, what's 30 million factorial? You just type right. Well, guys, I don't have a Wolfram mouse, so I can't put that much. So if you enter your 30 million factorial, the answer is basically, so the answer is literally 2.0996355 blah 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 blah, whatever the heck, times 10 to the power of 211,284,007. 807. That's how big. The number of trying zeros are basically 7499998. The last non-zero digits are 4816288792576. Yes, that's how big is 30 million factorial. Yep, it's so big that if you try to fit this number in your calculator, it will not even function itself, because you cannot go beyond 2 to the power of 1024, because that's the biggest numbers calculators know. Well, Windows 10 calculators allow to go all the way to the Google tool, which is basically 10 to the power of 10,000. But here's our second equation. So here's how we're gonna do this. Listen right here. Hold up, just in case. See, here's our next equation right here. So our next equation is that 30 million factorial times everything else, which is what was it again? What was it again? I totally forgot. Wait. Listen up. Here we are. So 168, no, 94 to the power of 30 million. 30 million right there. So this time we have 94 to the power of 30 million and times 94 to the power of 30 million. First we have this. No. How about this? Nemoj se vrti.
Ovaj tjedan se šišaš i gotovo, nema rasprave.
Daj šuti, nema se neće šišati.
Moraš, ide ti pre kuha. Jedan dan. Ne, Gabriel, ne možeš imati grivu na glavi. Ne možeš.
Alright, here we have 30 million factorial to the power of 94 to the power of 30 million. So this equation solves out a total of. You won't believe this? Let's shoot. Dang it! That's just great. To the power to 1 times 10 to the
Kako se bom vrnil?
Lepo, naj piti.
Nekom da kam del naročil.
to the power of 211 million.
Je, ta veliki komad.
Now
Ko to
this
rezal?
is what I think
To je
it is.
žena.
Great, just great.
Dobro ste ga ostavili.
Wasn't it?
Ja sam na
I think it was.
sigurno pravi, tjedan sam puno.
Je, dobro.
I think it was 58. Nice. This must give us a total of 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 7. But here's where it gets creepier.
Da.
Calculator can solve this real quick. So if we answer 10 to the power 10 to the power of 59 million right here, and then to the power of and then 10 to the power of 211 million, which gives us a total of this is how big the answer can get.
Matija, ti to sad predebela.
This much is what I think it is. That's so big right now. You won't believe how big the answer is.
Ugljen, nisi se vdel.
So this is how big it basically gets. Well,
Ама пили ga isto, Gabriel.
ne. Ne šuti.
Rekao da ne bu pil kak ti.
Kaj je rekao?
Šuti.
Rekao da neće on biti ko ti.
Pijanic, ja?
Dobro. Da. Da se ne bi napil.
Ne šuti.
Do.
Mama, ti još reći to, to ću reći svim mojim prijateljima.
Što?
Da,
Šta ćeš ti reći sa prijateljima?
prestaj. Nema talking back. So where was I? Yes.
Something very, very bad.
Maria, daj šuti. This is 1,000. This is 1,000,000. And this is 1,000,000,000. So this explains the answer right here. So it gets even more crazier than that.
Ne popi to. Budi skupila.
So if we multiply this by 1 Googleplexian, which is 10 to the 10 to the 10 to the 100, this gives us a total of this gives us a total of this big number. It gives us literally this big. Yeah, that's how big it gets. But we're still not done yet to this question. If we take this big number right here and then multiply it by and then we multiply it by how many times the water is gone? 14 to the power of 94 to the power of 30 million, I think. We get this big number right here. So we're still not done yet with the answer yet. The number gets so huge that I have no idea how big does this thing get. Look at his answer here, bruh. Now listen up, my ladies and gentlemen. If we multiply this and this, no, by everything else, to 94 to the 30 million, and to the power of 10 to the power of the 59,193,835, to the power of 10 to the power of 11, this such big number. Right here. Ah! This big number right here. That gives us this number. Well, this time we are using flip a clip. Well, if we multiply this by the same almost Googleplexian times, we get answer to this thing I just said right now is the answer to this is Graham's number, G64. Yep, that's how big this thing gets. Well, if we add G64 to the power of 32, I feel like we're gonna get the answer. We are gonna get the answer. In order we need to do this, we have to get. We have to get the answer of our total answer, 64 to the power of 32. That shall give us approximately G6.27710,174 plus 57 times 10 to the power of 57. Yes, that's how big this thing gets. This big number right here. G6.2771074 times 10 to the power of 57. But we are not done yet. We take this very huge number, or huge large number, then we multiply it and power it with a total of a Googleplexian, which everyone knows. This, and this. But guys, if we do it by this answer right here, we should approximately get infinity. Yeah, we should probably get infinity at this point. And infinity times 14. That shall be approximately.
Jo, daj govori domaći.
That shall be infinity or this random number. It should be these guys. Infinity or infinity. But if we take these guys and multiply and power them by 14 to the power of 94, which is basically 14 to the power of 94, that's basically, we shall get, we shall get 5.44546982. This random number right here. We shall get this number right here. That's how big this one is, right? Well, if we multiply it and do it with 2 to the power of 1024, we shall get the final number. The number we've been waiting for. Infinity! Yes. By solving by this equation, we could probably get an infinity right here. Right here. Yep. But if we multiply infinity by 14, that gives us a total of that must give us 14 infinity, I think. That should give us 14 infinity, I think, right? It should be right. And 14 infinity to the power of 94, to the power of 94 to the power of 30 million. This number right here, that should give us approximately, that should give us a total of omega right here. Yes, that gives us omega, I think. And omega to the power of 14, that literally gives us a total number of maybe it could be omega 18. Yes, maybe that big. And omega 18 times 14 to the power of 9, then this number right here, that's approximately this thing right here, times 10 to the power of 6, times 10 to the power of 11, times this equation right here. That should, this thingy shall give us a total of absolute infinity. Yep, that's what I thought. Absolute infinity. And that's how big this number is. But it's absolute infinity to the power of 14. That should give us absolute infinity. That should give us this absolute infinity. Yes, that's how big this thing is. And this number to the power of 14 to the power of 94, that should give us absolutely everything. That should give us absolutely everything. And absolutely everything to the power of 14 to the power of 94 to the power of the to power of the 30 million to the power of this to the power of that and to the power of that and then to the power of this blah 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 blah. This equation right here, that shall give us that shall give us a total of RVS. Yep, RVS. That's what my friend Ava made. And if we take RVS to the power of 14, we should get AVS 14, I think. We should get this number right here. And this number to the power of 14 to the power of everything else. That shall give us absolutely true everything. Truly everything. Yes, this is our final answer to this question. So yeah, guys, that's how many villagers are there in the village news show. So yeah, I hope you had fun. So that's it, I guess.